Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, it'd be massively appreciated if you went ahead and dropped a like on the video. Cheers.
Rangers midfielder Scott Wright has travelled to the West Midlands to sign for Birmingham City, and this is actually according to an article released by Sky Sports last night. The broadcaster reported via their live transfer blog that the English League One club is closing in on a deal to sign the 27-year-old winger. Ben Davies also joined them on loan from Rangers last week, and Scott Wright is now set to be reunited with him at St Andrews after he travelled to Birmingham for a medical. Before any signings can be made in Glasgow, Rangers do need to offload players, and it would now appear that Scott Wright is one of the players who's on his way out of IBROX this campaign. No one ever expected the former Scotland under-21s international to be a star player, after he arrived on a free transfer from Aberdeen in February 2021. However, no one ever saw him going on to make 120 appearances in all competitions for the Scottish Premiership Giants. If we are honest about it, he has played 100 times too many for the Light Blues, who are never going to win anything on a regular basis if we are handing out appearances to players who have found their level in England's League One. Roll the clocks back about 7 or 8 years ago. Now, and the club did have the likes of Josh Windass, Martin Waghorn, Andy Halliday and Micheal O'Halloran, and Harry Forrester on their books in Glasgow. It would now seem that you can slot Scott Wright into the same bracket when it comes to quality. Scott Wright's existence at Rangers for the last 3.5 years just shows how little progress this football club has made since the days of Mark Warburton, Pedro Caixinha and Graham Murty. However, at least he is gone now, but the fact remains that Scott Wright still needs to be replaced. So what do you guys think then? If I'm honest about it, this is a long overdue bit of business for us in Glasgow. I've never actually been a huge fan of him, and I don't think he is the type of player that we should have went ahead and signed. Obviously, the league and playing European football does require us to have a set amount of Scottish players within the team, and more importantly, they do have to be homegrown talent, which is probably why we did go ahead and sign him if we are honest about it at the time. Players like Connor Barron also do fall within the same boat. However, he seems to be a player who is showing quality and will probably go on to have a good career in Glasgow, with the ability to step up in terms of his football career. It is good news though that we are now seeing Scott Wright make an exit this summer, and hopefully we can replace him with a player who can have a long-lasting impact. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.